Yeah, we had the ball start the third quarter, had a set in. Guy was wide open on a set that we didn't hit him. We could have went up 4. We had a layup, didn't execute that. And then got outscored 22-9 in the third. That was really the difference in the game. We battled back and gave ourselves a chance. I was down 2 with a couple minutes to go and just didn't make enough plays. I think when you get to this point, you got to have guys make plays, step up. We didn't make enough of those. Their guys did. Got to give them credit. I think if you look, they're 2 freshmen. I think obviously can play, and they played well on a big stage, and you got to give them credit. From our standpoint, they shoot 46% from the field, which is as a coach and looking at stats, that's really where you lose the game. We haven't given up over 45%, probably more than a couple times all year out of our 34 or 33 games. And they shoot 46%. The game was won on the paint, and we didn't do a very good job keeping them out of there nor rebounding.
You talk about this point. There were a lot of people who didn't think you would get to this point after you guys graduated. So many seniors off last year's team. What about this season? What can you say about this run this team has made?
Well, it's always tough when your expectations are really, really high, and ours are high. And you come up a little short. But very, very proud of our guys. We've got a great group of kids. Very, very young team. Only got 1 senior with Ted Mitchell who we're going to miss. He's been to the state tournament 3 times, and but a very, very young group. I challenged them after the game to, how better they're going to get, between now and the time the season starts next year. Our expectations will be the same, and hopefully they can use this as motivation and keep working on their game. This is when your season ends. This is the time of the year, time for players to become selfish, and what I mean by that is time for them to work on their individual game, improve their shooting, their ball handling, and get better between now and the time the season starts next year. Then once the season starts, you got to focus back on the team. So, we got to get better, get stronger. A very, very young team, and very, very proud of them. Even though we didn't play our best today, and got to give Memphis East credit. They had a lot to do with that.
What was the difference when you guys started making that run and cut it to 2?
Well, we got to a point where we had to start pressing. We created some turnovers. We got to the rim a little bit there, and like I say, got ourselves back in it. And we redid it with our press, and they're a top team where they're so good in transition. A lot of times pressing makes them better, and so we didn't pull that out till we felt like we needed it, and it got us back in the game. But again, the difference of the ball game was, they shot 46%. They got really good shots. Their offense was better than our defense, and to me, that was ultimately the difference in the ball game.